Welcome to Soup for the Soul. No portion of Soup for the Soul may be used without the express written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. This Soup for the Soul is called Food Stamp Babies. And I want to say that have grown up in parentheses, but okay, I'll let you handle that part. I don't need, when I get through, you'll realize I don't really need that part on here. Food stamp babies. Okay, first of all, I want to say I am not at all trying to put anyone down that receives food stamps, that have ever received food stamps. I've received them myself. Okay, keeping it real. None of that, because I think the program is much needed in our country. So no. So get all of that out of your head before you start, posting stuff where, food stamps, I was on food stamps, but I didn't, my mama was on them. And that. No. Food stamp babies. Let me explain to you. You guys, there is a difference between a parent that's on food stamps and she may have lost her job. She lost her job, but either way, regardless of why they're on them, they obviously need them. They go through strenuous questions and things like that, basically to see if a person is eligible to be on food stamps. And so if it's determined that they need them, they obviously need them. Okay, regardless of their walk of life. Like I said, I've needed them before, but you guys, excuse me, when I say food stamp babies, I'm not talking about babies. I'm talking about grown or almost grown, $8 people, and where you can tell that they were on food stamps when they were growing up. Now, let me say this, as I was saying earlier. There are parents out there who get their food stamps and maybe they had a job or something, but they know how to shop. My mom had a friend who got food stamps when we were growing up, and although my mother had never been on them, my mother's friend, her best friend, one of them, would get food stamps. And so our families were really close. And so my mom, having a vehicle, would take my aunt. We called her aunt. That's how close she and my mother were. And would take my aunt to the grocery store, and we tag along most of the times, the younger kids. I know I would. And excuse me. And so but what she would do in return for my mother is basically give her food stamps. In other words, share her food stamps with my mother, because my mother had 5 kids and my mother knew how to shop, both fashion wise and grocery wise. The woman had it down to a science. And so, no, but she knew if she had to choose corn, for instance, at the time was for $1, you guys, can you believe it? Corn or sometimes 5 for $1. That I'm telling my age. As opposed that's an off brand, as opposed to buying 2 under $1 or right at $1 of a brand name. Guess which one she was going to choose? Okay. Keep it real. And I'm not talking about wacko brands or whatever, but even still, my mother was about cooking. And when you know how to cook, it really doesn't matter what brand something is. And this is how you can tell the food stamp babies that are grown. This is one of the ways. Food stamp babies, when they go to the grocery store, in other words, not babies, once again, these are grown-ups that grew up on food stamps. When they take their $8 self to the store, no, they broke is all outdoors. Okay, broken glass on the floor. They are broke. But they will go to the store and buy the most expensive types of vegetables. I mean, in a can, whatever it is, because of the name brand. They haven't realized those same brands that you are rejecting are made by the same company that made the brands you have in your bucket, but you didn't hear that from me. Let me say that again. The same brands that are made that you feel that you are more or let's see, what's the word you are too much for are made by the same company that makes the name brand that you love. It's called branding, private labeling. Here's a little business information for you. Private labeling. They make the same stuff. Okay, exactly. Unless they have been asked to produce a different type of formula for this or that, or different type of recipe, add a little bit more or take a little bit from this, whatever it is, whatever. But it's made by the same people. And I tell people all the time, or when I get the opportunity to, there are more retailers than there are manufacturers. Let me say that again. There are more retailers than there are manufacturers. Use your head. If that is the case, and it is, then some of this stuff that's being made and produced that we put in our mouth has to be made by the same what? Fill in the blanks. Okay, I'm going to tell you, manufacturers. Okay. The only difference is they put that label on the item instead of the label that you're used to seeing and buying. Okay. But food stamp babies, back to that, they're going to buy some off the wall stuff that you go shopping with them and you work and they may have just lost, they may just got laid off and you cannot laid off 2 weeks later, but they've already applied for their food stamps, got approved or whatever. And you take them to the grocery store, you go to the grocery store with them but you've never done this with them. This is your ex-coworker. The company's laying off everyone. Y'all go to the grocery store. You didn't know how bougie this person is. Bougie meaning thinking that they're better than what they really are. And I think a person should try to be better. But see, we're talking apples and oranges right there, pun intended. I'm talking about thinking that they are really something and we all are. Okay. But sitting there, it broke. That's the only way I can see it. Broke, and trying to live on, trying to be this, that, and the other, and they're not. Okay, their lifestyle is not mirroring, what they're trying to do. So they're looking at you though. Now you got it going on. You might have a home. They live in an apartment. You might have a vehicle. They don't, or don't have one like yours. But when you go grocery shopping, it speaks volumes as to how they were raised. Another way to tell food stamp babies is this. If you want to know if someone were ever on food stamps growing up, because you can tell they're kind of bougie, but once again, that bouginess is fake. It's like, why are you so bougie and you don't have a damn thing? No. You don't have nothing. Why you so bougie? Food stamp babies, y'all. All you got to do is take them to the grocery store. Go to a fast food restaurant with them. Okay. You drive. They order what they want. You order what you want and let them eat in your vehicle. Y'all, just this one time, you may be the type, I don't let people eat in my vehicle. Okay, but it's warranted. You just grew up that way and you just all that in a bag of chips. But so you don't let people eat in your vehicle. That's how you were raised. This person, your friend, your coworker or ex-coworker, but still your friend. You trying to figure them out. All you got to do is take them to a fast food restaurant and you start chowing down on your food in the vehicle. Go ahead, eat, man. Go eat. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, go on eat. When they throw that damn paper outside. Woo! When they throw the paper outside the window, baby, that just, damn. They just got the seal, the food stamp, baby, seal stamp right on their forehead. Bam! That's a food stamp, baby. If you think about it, really, seriously. There, a person that grew up maybe on food stamps, but like I said, my mother would, her friend would give her some, when she take her to the store, whatever. But someone who grew up on food stamps, they grew up and the mama knew what to do with that money. She knew what to do with those food stamps. She knew she had a family to feed. She wasn't buying cakes and pies and cookies and chips and all that crazy stuff. She cooked all the time. You know what I'm saying? A mother. She knew she had kids to feed and she was making sure they ate right and that she cooked. I said she cooked. That is not the kind of food stamp baby I'm talking about. Okay. That's a totally different food stamp baby. You can tell the difference between that baby. Both of these two individuals may have been on food stamps, but the difference is one of them ate right. The other one, the parent would go and buy, like I said, anything that had an inkling of sugar in it. It was in that boogie. Those are the ones where you can tell how they were raised, which is my point altogether. Most food stamp babies, which is the process. All that to say this, which is the purpose of this super for the soul. When you can normally tell when a child or a person or a grown up was on food stamps just by how they act. They don't have to be grown up. Anyone that's walking, talking, and breathing that's 15 and up. You can tell. You just can. It's just something about them. It's just something about them. That sugar is encased in their brain. All of those processed foods. You guys don't realize that has an effect on your body and on your brain. You can just tell the difference. They're going to do some whack stuff that, if you didn't grow up that way, you're going to give them the look, but maybe not say anything because they're your friend. Y'all smoke weed together. Y'all might do something, but you're looking like, damn, dude, a sack right there. Couldn't you just put the trash in the sack? They food stamp babies. They don't put trash from a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, in the bag that the food came in, like someone that wasn't on food stamps, or if they were, their mother knew how to shop and cooked and did all that. No, food stamp babies gonna throw that paper right outside. Another way to recognize food stamp babies is when you see them, same kind of thing but different, same kind of circumstance. Y'all rolling and they throw paper out, right? Okay. When you see them just freaking clean they freaking car out in the parking lot, it don't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. Knowing they fixing to go in the house, they're about to roll into someone's house, apartment, or somewhere a trash can is. They're going to just relieve themselves of whatever that is right there, wherever they are. They're going to open the door and pull the trash out right there. Food stamp babies. Food stamp babies. Food stamp babies are recognized by, I just did a super soul on nosiness. Food stamp babies are usually babies that are grown-ups that are nosy. Nosy. Seriously, think about that. They're usually the ones that are nosy, 5, messy, 5, 6, always in someone's business, and they're usually the ones, and I'm talking the ones that really aren't grown, but should know right from wrong. They're usually the ones who have parents, and even if they are grown, their parents did not talk to them the way that a parent should be talking to a kid. Their parents, I know this is an adult show or whatever, adult Soup for the Soul, but I really can't say how they usually talk to their children. I may say a cursing word here or there, but I'm not going to say, because you guys get the idea, I hope. These are mothers in mostly all cases who cannot even hold a conversation with their child, because guess what? They were food stamp babies. So they don't know. All they know to do is curse their kids out, call them out of their name. You better kick your something. And I'm like, oh my God, I hear this all the time, you guys. I've been hearing it for years, different places. It doesn't matter. I hear it all the time, and it amazes me how a mother could talk to their child in that kind of manner, and then wonder when they get older why they don't want to, communicate with them and anything. And see, my daughter and I do not talk, and I'm not ashamed to tell anyone we do not talk, but trust me, I was not that kind of parent. That's a totally different circumstance. But I'm telling you, they have these parents, and you could tell and hear it in the grocery store, in the parking lot at the grocery. It doesn't matter. You better get your son, and then get right back on the phone. Girl, like I was saying, yeah. And so she went over there gossiping. These are food stamp babies. Food stamp babies. You can tell. They are the ones that's always getting ready to get ready, man. I'm fixing to go over here and I'm fixing to start up a car lot, man. No, you're not. You're not fixing to do a D @MN thing. You just not. Cut it out. You just talking out the side of your neck, like Cameo said. You talking out the side of your neck? Yes, you talking out the side of your neck. Just saying something. No. And it's the ones that at work. What is this, number 9? You know, this should be called How to Recognize a Food Stamp Baby. But now I'm just going to call it Food Stamp Babies. Food Stamp Babies. Number 9, on the job. On the job. You can tell a food stamp baby on the job, and it goes back to their work ethic. You can just tell them. They get on the phone. You get on the phone. Thank you for calling such and such and such and such. My name is Sharon. How can I help you? Now, you were on food. Now, that sounds so professional. You were on food stamps, too. But you're professional. You ate right. Your mama didn't go sugaring it all up at the grocery store. But your parents, your mom was probably on food stamps, too. Maybe, maybe not. Here come the food stamp babies. OMG. How they got the job is a mystery. Thank you for calling. And you hear them rattling paper because they don't know where the hell they work. Thank you for calling CMS Company. My name is Shana Quay. What's going on? How can I help you? And you sitting there next to your coworker like, what the heck? Everybody's looking. What the? Ebonics in the house, y'all. Ebonics. Food stamp babies. These are food stamp babies. I'm telling you, the apple does not fall far from the tree. How they were raised it's their life, y'all. It is their life. How they were raised, it shows in every single thing they do. 10. And I didn't plan on numbering these, but here's 10. Y'all go shopping for clothes. Now, you know, being on food stamps and once or twice in your life when you was growing up, you know about budgeting. Your mom, once again, cooked. Your mom cooked meals and didn't buy all that sugar stuff. So y'all go, it's Friday, y'all just got paid. So y'all going, you want to reward yourself, which is okay. You should. You should reward yourself before you pay any bills or anything. And I'm not saying don't pay your bills, but that's another soup for the soul or another podcast or whatever. When I talk about, you know, how you should allocate your paycheck basically and how it should go. But you deserve this. You know, this is your free check. I used to have them when I was working, when I was younger, free checks. I had a free check and I had a bill check. But most of my free check went in the bank. Hint, hint. So, but you go shopping, plan, after work on Friday, you got paid. Watch that person while they shopping, y'all. Now you, first place you go is to the clearance rack. That's what I used to do. Babe, I bought my summer clothes in the winter and my winter clothes in the summer, and I was one of the best dressed people on the planet. Believe that. But guess where I would go first when I went shopping? To the clearance rack. Okay, there's a tip for you. If you buy your summer clothes in the winter and your winter clothes in the summer, you can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. You're gonna save some money. But your coworker. This is your coworker. Now y'all separate when y'all go in the store. Because, you know, y'all might be different sizes or whatever. It's just what you do. You go your way, that person goes their way. We meet up in the front. Bada boom, bada bam. Okay, y'all in the line paying for your stuff. But, girl, where are you, girl? Or you looking for them? Okay. Hey, Shana Quay. I'm ready to go, girl. What you doing? Oh, here I come. I'm coming. Y'all get in the damn line. And you look at you got about 15 outfits. All under $150, literally. I'm going to say it's $95.49. Guess what Shana Quay got? Shana Quay come up to the counter and slap one top, a pair of shorts, and a bougie cheap ass polyurethane purse up on the counter. You looking like, you don't say anything because it's Shauna Quaid. This is Shauna Quaid. This is what she does. You looking like, damn, how is it? But then when they ring up everything, yours come out to be $95.49. You got 15 outfits. Shauna, guess how much Shauna Quaid stuff rings up? I'm not gonna even say y'all. Y'all know. Y'all food stamp babies. I got to go. Hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, Buenas noches, arriba, delta, au revoir, salida. And she bought some earrings and she didn't wear them 3 days before they tarnished. Ciao Bella, ciao Bello. See, you don't want to be you. I really don't. Bye. I know I'm missing some smooches. Bye. I think that's it. Bye.